right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Movie Time with King. So, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And if you like what you see, man, just throw me a like, shoot something in the comments. Let me know you appreciate it. All right, let's just go ahead and jump right into it, man, if y'all didn't see my screen. So today we got a pretty decent lineup. And then I kind of want to talk about some movie news as well, because I don't know if y'all really heard or even know, but I think there's some issues going on with this Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2, I guess, got pushed back again, and I'm not sure if it was for reshoots or what, but they dropped the trailer, and then they decided to move the date. So I don't know. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that it's gonna go well? Do y'all think that the trailer, because the most that I've heard is people are weary or kind of not sure about Johnny Cage's character, because the Carl Urban is, to me, a great action action actor, but in the martial arts world, we're not really sure. And my logic is, like, Johnny is a actor, right? So the reason why I think it'll work out is because, like, Johnny was not like a kung fu master. He was a guy who was athletic. He knew karate. I mean, he had skill, but he wasn't perfect. And I think that'll be the perfect opportunity for, Carl Urban to show his range as far as the acting and as well as, his fighting ability. Because this is what it is. Like, you just got to know kind of how to fight. And I'm sure somebody can teach him enough. And the way actors pick up on things, and like, people don't know this, but a lot of the actors today that were doing martial arts, whether it was Wesley Snipes or was it Transporter? I forget his name, but they weren't doing martial arts when they first began. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't a part of what they were on. But I think it's something that they just picked up, they learned, and hey, I'm gonna fit it into my role. So, and it's acting. Sometimes you have that flexibility to be able to throw those things in there. So I really believe he'll be fine. I think the movie will be great. That's a movie I'm really looking forward to. But man, enough on that. Let's get to meat and potatoes. So the first trailer that we're gonna pay attention to today is Send Help. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is gonna be a doozy. I feel like psychological, this one's gonna take people there. But let's just check it out, and then just let y'all get it. You know what I mean?
I'm going to be frank with you. You are smart. I know that you are great with numbers, but I just don't think you got it. As an executive, I see no value in you. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, what?
You know we have the Bangkok merger coming up. Prove me wrong. Oh, Linda, before you go, I forgot to mention I've received a few complaints about you.
Complaints?
Noxious odors.
Oh, God.
Take your seats, you're a little bitch.
Let me just start off by saying I like role reversal thrillers. I love to see people get their just dues, what they deserve. I like to see the little guy, kind of become stronger and go after the big guy. Because that, I just hate that. I hate a bully.
Look who's joined the land of the living.
How long?
You been out? Day and a half?
Have you tried making a distress signal?
Or a bigger fire?
I was busy trying to keep us alive.
But getting us out of here, that should be your focus, not being Susie Homemaker over here.
What did you just say to me?
Let's not forget, I'm your boss. You work for me.
We're not in the office anymore, Bradley. No help is coming. You just have to accept that this is how things are now. You ever hunt? I think I like it. You are stuck with an asshole boss. Just like I was. Although I'm betting I am a much nicer boss than you ever would have been. Except for maybe this part.
All right, so Sam Raimi be coming with some heat now. He has a pretty dope catalog. All right, the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I'm gonna let that go. But Drag Me to Hell, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man The Gift, Army of the Dead, Darkman. Come on, bro. He has a great catalog. Evil Dead 1. Like, these are some of my favorite movies. Literally some of my favorite movies. So, yeah, I think this is going to fall in that category. The switch is crazy.
I don't think we should ever leave.
All right, y'all see it January 30th, man. That's coming to theaters. Oh yeah, and shout out if y'all watched the last episode, 40 Acres. 40 Acres is actually on Hulu now. So you got opportunity, man, go start it, go watch it. I started it today. I had to cut it off just for some clients or whatnot came through, and I just want to be able to fully watch it. But yeah, go check it out, man. It's definitely one of those. All right, so our next up is, man, another one that I'm really excited for. If you're a dog lover, I think this is going to touch you in all the right places. But I also think it's going to be like a little bit of both, like a little bit of anxiety, caring, and horror. So we preface that before we get started.
Look who's here.
That's the one thing I do love about dogs. The way dogs are so attentive. Like, they literally act like little humans, bro. Like, that'd be the funniest thing. My dog is similar. I have a Labradoodle, so it's similar to this dog in a sense of his mom was a golden. And I promise you, bro, facial expressions, eyes, everything, they're just like little people, and you get it. So watching that first scene of the bumps and him kind of just sitting up like, what's going on? That was dope to me. Like, I could see, like, and this is crazy because it's fully from the perspective. But yeah, let's see. Right.
I guess I'm next. I should never have come here.
Crazy work. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I'm gonna have to get this IFC, which I felt like I had it before, but I'm gonna definitely have to get it again because I don't need to check out Good Boy. All right, y'all. Time to switch it up a bit and go from the horror to a little bit of comedy. The next one on the list is Anaconda. Anaconda.
Imagine.
Now listen, we had this conversation. Hold on, let's see where it's at. It's new. But some friends of mine, we had this conversation a couple weeks ago, right, about Ice Cube. Ice Cube is a great musician. You know what I'm saying? I can never take that away from him. But he is by far one of the worst actors we've ever had to look at, and it's not entirely his fault. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Ice Cube got an unfair shake because he was just famous, and that people decided to put him in movies that he just didn't deserve to be in. And Anaconda was one of those movies. It is kind of like the black dude in The Meg, where he just doesn't fit. You know what I mean? And you can kind of tell he was reading off a cue card or he was reading off of his palm or something. Like, that's the one thing about Ice Cube. If you go back and really watch, he doesn't deliver natural. Everything is kind of like a phrase. Like he practiced it, like he's rapping. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. You don't get the opportunity to go to a traditional acting school and learn the mannerisms and learn the stuff because you're so famous that people are just throwing you in shit. So I'm not knocking him as far as like, yo, his success is his success and it's dope. Because he does have some good movies, some classic movies. Like The Fridays, I can never argue that. But I will tell you to go back and watch the first Friday and pay attention to his acting. And you will see how bad it is compared to the rest of the cast. So that was just my perspective of it. But with them remaking this, because Anaconda, like I said, it was a movie that at the time shocked us because of the subject. Like a big stupid snake was not something that we were used to. And especially back then where, you know, there wasn't cell phones, there wasn't smartphones, and even like the internet, it wasn't a lot of footage, of the anacondas or spiders or all that South American, Brazilian shit. Like, these were mythical creatures in a sense. Like we knew they exist. We knew they were a big stupid snake, but the knowledge was like you had to go look for the knowledge. It wasn't so bountiful as it is today. So Anaconda hit, and I promise you that was the big thing. Like, everything was about the snake. Everything was about the snake. Now when you go watch the movie, it is poorly put together. A animatronic snake that they set on fire, and it just looked weird. Like it was the names. The names were really good. Great cast, but just not enough budget, not enough effects or whatever you want to call it for the time. But now we're gonna have a remake, and I think the remake is gonna be just different. So let's take a look at it, and let's see what they do with it.
Anda. I don't want to wait, man.
Doug, what are you talking about?
Let's do it. Let's reboot Anaconda.
Yes.
Wait,
What?
this is going to be the adventure of a lifetime. We've dreamed of making this movie ever since we were kids.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to $9,400.
Yes.
We're gonna shoot it indie style. Run and gun.
We need a riverboat, a script, a snake handler, and a real snake.
Claire, you and I'll star in it.
I love you, Derek.
Kenny, you shoot it. Here we go. Doug, you direct.
Action! Put your face right up next to the snake.
No. Maybe it'll be okay.
Cody.
This is Anaconda. And we no longer have a snake for our snake movie. We have to go out in the jungle and find another one.
Hey, bro, let me stop you there. If that was me, and this is I know this is diverting from the trailer, and I know this is a movie. But there was no way in fuck that I'm thinking of, okay, we lost the Anaconda. I'm going to go out and find another snake in the middle of the night. Movie's just fucking off, bro. Or we're just changing the name. It's going to be a riverboat movie, because I'm telling you, I'm not doing that.
What is that?
Oh my.
My Anaconda! We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted! My Anaconda! Now we die! My Anaconda! It's okay, you're safe, I'm here! Holy My Anaconda! Keep rolling! Anaconda don't want none unless you...
He's dead.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
What if we use Doug as bait to get back to the boat?
That's a really smart idea.
Doug would have wanted this.
I'm not sure he would have wanted this.
Oh, look at the snake.
He's alive. I thought you checked his pulse! I did! Doug! He's right behind you! What the hell is on my back? It's a long story! Run!
Okay. We got something to do for Christmas. I'm going to keep it real with you. Y'all have to fight me. Y'all would have to literally fight me. Like, I ain't even going to lie to you. Let my homies decide that I'm dead without checking my pulse and just tie a baby piglet to my back to attract the anaconda, just divert it so they can get away. Oh, if I wake up, y'all definitely, we got to fight. No ifs, ands, or buts. 6 minutes, 5, whatever you want. I don't care. But we gonna have to fight. All right, y'all. Whew. Anaconda look crazy. But let's see what's next. What's next? Oh, my sheet. Y'all don't know, man.
Welcome to the most dangerous planet in the universe, where everything is trying to kill you. I need a hand. You're here to prove yourself. Hunting something that can't be killed. We might not be alone in this hunt.
If you don't know, I'm a big Punisher Alien fan. And I'm waiting on Badlands for a while. So we'll see. This will be really good. Because I definitely believe this is the battle planet that I've been waiting on. I feel so, oh man, that's the final trailer too. I love a final trailer. You know, I really, that's the one thing that bothers me so much when it comes to these trailers. First trailer, sometimes they don't even speak. Second trailer, you get more info. You might get, you know, a critical appearance. You know, somebody who you didn't expect to be there. But I feel like the final trailer for most movies are always the best, always top. So I'm excited. Like, I want to watch that movie now, especially knowing that there's nothing really else out, you know, that's really intriguing right now. I'm so ready for that. All right, but let's get back to it. Because I know you want to do it. Get back to it. Did it say when? Did I miss that? I feel like it was November 7th. Yeah, I think it was. IMAX. Yeah, I believe it was. I think it was way up here. Yep, November 7th. Okay. So next.
Build a website you love.
Gotta get right. Can't be sure. Don't pay me. But yeah. And this one, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad because why y'all didn't tell me? Like, this trailer has been out for months, I believe, and no one said a thing. Everybody just acted like it wasn't even a thing. No, I'm sorry. It's been out for 3 weeks now. So 3 weeks ago, this dropped. The Madalorian and Grogu. So, y'all ready for this?
Baby.
All right, man, let's be fair. My boy Grogu grew up. Oh, I'm so happy. But yeah, dog, that looks good. I am ecstatic to see it. Ecstatic, like for real, for real. Oh man. Okay, we got more. We gotta get moving. Oh, the bride. I'm ready for this.
Was I just the same before the accident?
There wasn't any accident. Everything we did, we did it on purpose.
All right. Let me stop you there before we get started on this. I just happened to find this, right? Nobody put me on this. When was this? Again, 3 weeks 3 weeks ago. So I'm assuming this must have been a Comic-Con release. Like, this must have aired somewhere, you know, whether this was New York or something, but I had to double check who was 3 weeks ago. But yeah, this right here, crazy work.
nothing left to do now but live.
Come on, big man. You don't want to play?
Until death do us part.
What's my name? I can't remember.
Monstrous.
All right. So, what's intriguing about this is I just recently watched, what was it, Creature Commandos? And this storyline is in Creature Commandos. It is actually one of the episodes because the bride of Frankenstein is supposed to be with him, you know, for all of eternity. Like, specifically, she was made for him. That's why when it starts, he's like, hey, was this an accident? He's like, hell no, it wasn't no damn accident. We did this shit on purpose. Like, everything we did, we meant to do that. And I enjoy that. Like, I think that's going to be so dope. Especially to see live action in this, you know, form and fashion. That's why I said this just fell in my lap. Nobody was like, yo, did you hear about The Bride? Or none of that. Like, this was just like, oh man, and honestly, I kind of been sitting on this trailer for like a week or two. So yeah, I think I pretty much caught it right after it came out. But anyway, y'all, we got to see this. We definitely got to see this. I know y'all want to see it because I want to see it. All right. On to the next. Greenland 2. Now, if you haven't seen Greenland 1, I'd kind of advise to go see it. And they got King Batch in it. That was crazy. Like, a King Batch sighting in a movie like this is crazy. Because Gerard Butler, you don't assume you'll see, like, you know, the smaller actor or content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never be like, oh, but when I do, it's dope. So, like, soon I'm sure I'm going to see, like, a Vader or, you know, whatever, whoever, because they're starting to really get up there. They're starting to really make a name for themselves. So, maybe we'll see something like that in here, too, because I'm not really sure what the full plot of the movie is, but I can only imagine because the first one was very destructive. So, it has to be something as a follow-up. But let's take a look. shit. I done sat here. Let me go back. Let me replay that. Nobody even saw it. I'm tripping, my bad.
The fragment, they're predicting an extinction level event. The greatest chance of survival are the bunkers in Greenland.
Go, go, go!
Listen, Lisa, it doesn't matter what happens. Because we're always going to be together.
Everybody says that this is the new normal. For those we've lost. So we're going on 5 years now, so it isn't all that new. It definitely ain't normal.
I hate this place. All right, come here.
Listen, bud, I know it's tough being stuck down here. It's too dangerous outside.
Be advised, we've got a radiation storm north of your location.
Open the door! Get it open!
Our situation is getting worse. Do we think there's anywhere that's safe from all of this?
We believe the crater walls prevent the radioactive storms from forming, making it a safe zone.
There could be breathable air, drinkable water.
It's in southern France. How exactly are we going to get there?
We can't stay here, honey. We didn't come all this way for this. I want a new beginning for our family.
Okay, the Clark crater is our best bet.
How many fragments do you think are up there?
More than I can count. It's crazy to think something so beautiful can be so deadly.
Where are we?
Everyone looks so lost.
We gotta go!
Let's go, let's go!
The world is a dangerous place now.
Well, what is that? Storm?
That's not a storm.
Outside! Jump onto something!
Half of his life has been surviving. We have to get to the crater. Don't look down.
Hang on!
We're gonna keep going.
I'll take care of you both till my last breath.
Oh, let me go back. Sorry. Tweaking. Let me get a hold of myself. Lord. Okay. All right. So, I really like the Greenland series. I think they're very creative with the destruction. I'm gonna say that. Like, they know what they're doing. And, you know, I don't really see how you could admit, like, Gerard Butler is the king of that. Like, he knows exactly how to, like, make a destruction movie. You know what I'm saying? And his dramatic acting will turn up a movie. So that was the last trailer. And really, man, I like it. I like it all. I think all of those to me are exciting. I think it continues my campaign of what I've been saying, that when we got back to honest Hollywood, honest writers, showrunners, and companies doing better, we're having a better product. Now, my thing is, a subject that I think we need to touch on is movie going. Because what I think people don't understand is, like, and okay, let me clarify people. Companies, whether it's production companies, or critics, or these blogs that, oh, movies are tanking, blah, blah, blah. We have to come to understanding. Going to the actual theater is an option right now. It's not a luxury anymore. It's a choice. Because majority of these movies, COVID did more than just made people antisocial, right? Like, let's bring this thing in. Let's give these people a different avenue to look at. Do you know how many people spent thousands of dollars upgrading their home to accommodate their movie going experience or their, the feel of needing to be in a movie. The designs of theaters, like, excuse me. I remember when I was like in my 20s, I kept saying to myself, I want to get like a theater room, right? Like a theater room. So if I ever had like a 2 or 3 bedroom, one of the rooms would be a theater room. Or if I had a basement, I'm going to turn the basement to a theater room. And I knew guys who had them. So fight parties, all that stuff. I'd go to their house and ask questions. Yo, man, what did you do? This, that? Hey, I built a platform. I went and got these seats individually and built them. And I had to make a bracket. And like, it was very tedious. It was very time consuming, but it made sense because you're, you know what I'm saying? An individual. You're not a movie theater. You know what I mean? It's like, it's what we all do. You want to make something, you want to make an office, you want to make your setup, you know what I'm saying? You got to buy things individually, you got to put it together yourself. So when it came to the theater room, my idea was like, yo, I'm going to do it and I already know how I'm going to do it. Now, after COVID hit, promise you I never saw this before. But people was out here, bro, really advertising. Yo, they got 3 chair setups, 2 chair setups for a theater room. They selling platform lifts, prefabricated, so that you can have the elevated look of the seats. Like it's such a business model now because people asked for it because it became a customer, a demand for it. So that's what people need to understand. Like, it's people out here with 85-inch TVs, 100-inch TVs. Like, I myself, I got a 75-inch. If I sit at my desk, bro, I got a good view of any movie. You know what I mean? Sound, all that. Like, yeah, I might not have the vibration or the 360 surround sound, but who gives a shit about that now? Like, when it comes to the tweeting and all that, man, don't nobody care about that, y'all. Like, I think Hollywood, New York, the critics, they need to understand that, right? If y'all really want the movie goer to have a great time and to give you their money for movies that you think should be hits, I feel like you need to understand that we need more of those 4D theaters then, because you need to have the shaking of the seats. You need to have the misting of the water or a smoke machine or something like that to add to the element of the movie if you want me to go on a regular basis. Because regular movies, I can literally be at home and lay in the bed with a heat blanket and get the same effect of sitting in a chair now at the movie theater. And if I fall asleep, I can just rewind it. I don't have to pay another $16 or whatever, $21 for the movie again. I don't have to. Where that's the option. That's literally your only option if you go to the movie theater and either A, let's say you get up and you got to use the bathroom, you're missing part of the movie. Oh yeah, you spill your drink, you got to go get another one. You're missing part of the movie. Oh, you got to take a phone call, you're missing part of the movie. You fall asleep, you're missing part of the movie. So the theaters have to understand that. I have an option. I have not saying it's the better option, because the movie theater to me is always going to be the top experience. And if you got like IMAX or those, the new screens, it's going to be top experience. But my TV ain't that bad, bro. Especially if I pay $20 and I can watch this shit 2-3 times. You know what I mean? And the whole family can watch it. I'm not paying per person. So let's let that be clear. I mean, and then also too, like I've been saying, the quality of movies over the past 10 years have not been great. And I ain't saying how they're shot or like the Transformer movies or Fast and the Furious movies or any of those. Like, no, I'm not saying like, oh, it's a bad looking movie. They're just not good themed movies. Or, they're just played out. We haven't getting really anything new. I think the horror movies we've gotten have been new. but no comedies. There's no comedy out here. There's no action unless it's in a certain franchise. It's either award-winning dramedy musicals or, you know, a remake of something we've already had or a Tyler Perry movie. So I enjoy it. Look, we still getting remakes. We still getting Tyler Perry movies, but at least now we're getting some original new stuff. We're getting something good. So let's just be good with that. I'm gonna be good with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good with that. Cause like even now, I'm looking forward to The Running Man and Anaconda, and those are remakes. Or, you know, or whatever you want to call it. I think the way they're trying to play Anaconda is kind of like a reboot / remake. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, concept of actors redoing the Anaconda and blah blah blah, and then they, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm here for it. So, yeah, I did want to talk a little bit more Mortal Kombat 2, but honestly, man, we all know what's gonna happen with that. People are gonna hate it. People are gonna hate it because a lot of people didn't like the first one, but they're also not Mortal Kombat fans, and even some of the fans didn't like certain nitpicky things. But I also think that comes with the territory of a video game movie. Even Street Fighter. Some of the cast that I've seen that they picked out for Street Fighter, and in Street Fighter that there has been leaked footage, believe from the company, it just showing, you know, actors in costume, some scenes, some set shots, which I'm not as hard on these movies as a lot of other people. A lot of people, man, just really hate these movies just to hate these movies. And I'm not that guy. Like, I'm a pro actor, pro, you know, production company kind of guy. Hey, y'all do y'all best, y'all try, y'all doing better than what I could do, so I'm not gonna hate on it. You know what I mean? And that's what I think people need to start really looking at it. Look at it from a fresh lens, man. Like, just the idea that people take video game or animated and be really expecting the final product with human beings to be exactly the same, but then if it's exactly the same, you don't like it because then it's too much CGI or it seems too fake and it wasn't a great adaptation. But then if it's a great adaptation, they didn't follow the story enough or they didn't give you everything that you thought they should give you. Like, that's literally the arguments that I hear all the time when it comes to movies, and I'm really tired of it because you just can't please everybody, and everybody wants to have a voice, and I think that's the issue. We ain't even all supposed to be talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like, the people who are movie buffs should only be talking to the movie buffs. The people who are TV show guy, people who just really don't even watch movies, they just watch series, they need to be talking to each other. But the fact that everybody always wants to emulate and participate in each other's activities, that's our problem. As a society, we really need to back up, because it's just like when a football guy wants to talk basketball, but he rarely watches and he almost knows, or he, you know, everything is kind of his opinion, not really a fact. That's what happens when it comes to these motion pictures. A lot of people that don't even care for a lot of types, you know, or different types of movies have something to say. If you don't watch horror, why are you speaking on horror? Why are you critiquing? Why does your analysis need to be said? Just shut up. Just don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't watch rom-coms. But when people talk rom-coms, I just don't say anything. And if they, you know, question me, I'll say, all right, you know, I hear you, or I understand. And if it does sound good, maybe I'll check it out. But if I'm not making promises. I'm not gonna fake it to fit into a conversation. I'll just move on. You know what I mean? And I'll explain, hey, this is not my stuff. Because that's just how it is. Like, everybody has a different thing. And don't get me wrong, I have watched rom-coms. I do. There's some that I will like, but it's not my favorite category. And it's not something that, oh yeah, on a Saturday night, I'm not going nowhere, I'm not doing nothing, let me check out a movie. I'm putting on, you know, The Notebook or The Proposal or anything like that. Like, I'm not doing that. So, regardless, I believe that's where our issue is when it comes to these movies, and why the movie industry is kind of always in flux of, oh yeah, the theater sales or streaming sales and all that. Like, when it all boils down to it, when it all is said and done, the actors, the cast, the crew, they won't be the winner. It'll always be the production company, whoever owns the final product. They'll always be the winner. They'll always get the most money. So you can say, oh yeah, this movie flopped, right? The new Rock movie. I hear that as literally everything everybody's saying. Oh, his movies flop. His movies flops. His movies have longevity, bouncing around, being constantly sold on these platforms. And if you guys, critics or blogs or who random guy who just likes movies, if you believe that his movie is a flop, why is it on Hulu? Why is it on Netflix? Why is it there for 3 to 4 months and then it's sold somewhere else? And then guess what? It's on there for 3 to 6 months and then it's sold somewhere else. And then it goes back. And then because they have a contract, because there's an audience for it, because it's getting views. People like these actors. They just don't want to go to the theater to see it. They'll wait for the stream. And I've told people that myself. Some movies are just wait to stream. Some movies are not meant, like, you know, for me to go to the theater and pay a bunch of money to see it, because if it ain't good, it ain't good. Like, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have longevity, right? Because to this day, we still talk about certain movies, the fact that we can just pull it up and stream it, right? And there's a lot of movies that people talk about that we used to talk about that are great award-winning movies. But when was the last time you went and streamed Dances with Wolves? When was the last time you streamed Titanic in its entirety? When was the last time that you streamed any award-winning, Emmy-winning, or Oscar-winning movie just on random? Most times it's your favorites. And most times it's your favorite actors or their performances, whatnot. The Rock has some great performances in movies that are constantly available. So that should let you know something, man. It's not a flop. It's not a flop. It's just not overly hyped. Right? Overly hyped, probably the best way to put it. I remember that Blade Runner, what was it, the newest Blade Runner? That was so overly hyped, to the fact that I went to the theater to see it because I enjoyed Harrison Ford's Blade Runner. And I thought, man, this is going to be dope. I was so disappointed. I was just so disappointed. The color grade was weird. It seemed very sandy and dusty the whole movie. It just wasn't really good. It was all right, but it wasn't good. And it's not something that I'd be like, yo, I need to rewatch this to check this out. No, I'll rewatch Blade Runner, the original, but I have no need for the new one. And that's just how it goes. You know, that's how it goes. But anyway, wrap it up, man. I appreciate y'all joining me. Have a great weekend, man. It's gonna, like I said, some great movies coming out. And if you're going to a show, go to a show. If you're going to dinner, have great dinner. But enjoy yourself. Do whatever you're doing, but enjoy yourself, okay? Lead with love and stay out these streets, man. Stay in the movies. Until next time,